we had our chances though, didn't we, tonight? So you drop MS Dhoni a couple of times. You don't give great players chances. We did that tonight. But I was really proud of the way the boys kept fighting. We've done it all summer. India have been too good for us all summer in the Test series and in this one-day series, but it's been pretty close, really, hasn't it? So the boys have fought hard. I think we've seen some real positives. Jai Richardson's been a shining light. I think Peter Handscomb in the middle order has been excellent. He's done a really good job for us. Sean Marsh again's been in great nick throughout the series. We've had our chance, we just didn't take it. And again tonight, it gets down to the 49th over, and MS Dhoni is there at the end again. There's another great lesson for our squad. We talk about match winners, we talk about getting the job done, we talk about being there at the end. MS Dhoni's showing us again, so another great tutorial for our batters. Absolutely. We're crystal clear of the game plan, and I think we've executed it really well off the bat the first two games. We didn't quite get it today. We lost some wickets. We obviously 5-6 wickets to the leg spinner. I mean, that's something that we've talked about. We've got to get better. I think we've played Indian spinners pretty well so far this series, but we come unstuck today. But we're really clear how we want to play. Like I say, we got really close this series. I mean, it comes down to the last over twice, and we win the second one. So first or second one? First, was it? Yeah. So it's been another real arm wrestle. It's been a great series, but we're very clear how we want to play our cricket. Yep, no doubt, and that's a good feeling for us. Well, I honestly believe we should take great confidence out of this series, because we got, again, India are a gun side, and we've got very, very close to it. We could have won tonight. We'd take our chances. We could have won the other night. So we should take great confidence out of it. We've got another couple of tests coming up. We've got two series in the subcontinent. So I honestly think there's some light at the end of the tunnel for this team. I really do. And you can see we can look at the win-loss, and that's really disappointing, and Finchie will come good. He's got 11 ODI hundreds. He'll come good. But often when they're playing India, they've got really good plans against him, and when you're searching for runs, I promise you there's no more lonely place in the world. Every player's been through it. Every great player's been through it. So Aaron Finch will come good. We know how good a player he is. We know what a ripping person he is. So he'll come good. Nugget Rees talks about it before every game. Catches win matches. We've been hearing that since we were little kids. So, as I said, you give good players chances, and you give great players chances. You usually suffer the consequences. So we did that tonight, and it's never ideal. We know we've got some work to do. We've got some work to do in our field. We've got plenty of work to do, but we've probably got 6 months to keep chipping. Actually, we've got a few years to keep chipping away at it, but certainly in the short term, we've got some areas of improvement on the back of getting close to India, who are a very good team. Yeah, short term and long term, actually. I mean, every opportunity we get to play in the subcontinent against spin bowling, it's traditionally been our weakness in Australian cricket, hasn't it? So every opportunity we get, this is another, we're going to have 10 ODIs and 2 T20s in the subcontinent, so or certainly in India and then Dubai. So great opportunities for us. We know we're going to get a lot of spin in the World Cup. The more we get to practice it, we've identified it, we're practicing so hard at training, then you've got to put it into a game scenario. So really good opportunity for us. That said, I thought Zamps, what I was most impressed with him, we talk about the great leg spinners beat the bat on both sides of the wicket. Traditionally he bowls wrong-uns and toppies, but he bowls some really good legs. I know he's working hard on his leg spinner. If he can spin the ball both ways, he becomes a fantastic option for us, as we're seeing all around the world. I mean, it's no secret to anyone that the leg spinners are having a huge impact on the game, and most of them who can spin it both ways. And Zamps showed. I mean, some of those leggies he bowls tonight was very pleasing, I'd say. Oh no, definitely no. Nathan Lyon's probably the best off spinner in the world. So the reason he didn't play tonight is that we felt that he had played the 2 games on the back of the philosophy of trying to take wickets in the middle overs. Liner hadn't taken any wickets, so we thought and also with the number of right-handers in the Indian side, we decided to go for Zamps to spin the ball away from the bat rather into it. But Nathan Lyon, he's a gun. He's a world-class spinner. We know that he's a very, very good fielder, and he's one of our senior members of the team. So tonight, there's going to be opportunities like we just talked about Adam, that you might play both of them. And then if it doesn't, depending on the opposition, then we'll pick one of those two to play in the World Cup, I reckon. It's still, and I'm just being 100% honest and transparent, but there's so much, I'm sure that'll change things a bit with the injuries. So they're both having, Steve's had surgery, David's having surgery, so I have to wait and see how the recovery goes. But there's, I'm just being honest, we haven't come to any conclusions with that yet. There's a lot to be talked about. We've got to weigh up between competitive games of cricket, probably in the IPL, and whether it's worth them being there for the last few games. We'll work all that out. We'll work it out over the next little bit and make sure we communicate it well with them and communicate it well with the team, and hopefully we'll get the best result for the going forward.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Click on the bell icon for notifications.